Good morning, good morning. This is Sean Franks from the Crappie Life. Hey, as you guys can see, I'm not on the water this morning, but I am here, and I just finished filleting my fish that I caught, the other day, and as you guys can see, I got a pile of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you guys through my process that I go through before I bag my fish and I freeze them, and you guys just come along with me and just kind of see how I do things, and you may get a little secret out of this or a tip out of this one. So stay with me, and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I'm getting ready to start cleaning these fish, and I'm gonna rinse these fish probably 4 or 5 times. And what I wanted you guys to see, I wanted you guys to pay attention to the water and the film that actually comes on top of the water as I start to wash these fish. And you'll notice as I rinse them, probably the 3rd or 4th times, you'll notice that the water will get clearer and clearer after I start rinsing them. So here we go. All right, so you guys can kind of see that water. You can kind of see how filmy that water is. Of course, it's got some blood in there. Some of the stuff that you'll initially get off your fillets once you start to wash them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour these back, and I'm gonna start letting this water drain out, and I'll get ready for rinse number 2. As you guys can see, that water is not quite as dirty as it was the first time, but it's starting to clear up a little bit. So I'm gonna drain this water off, and we'll go for rinse number 3 here. So here we go, we're getting ready for rinse number 3, and this water should start clearing up a whole lot more as we get to rinse 3 and 4. Now, as you guys can see, it's not quite clear yet, but it's getting close. It's getting close. So with this 4th rinse, I may even do a 5th rinse, but let's just see what it looks like on this 4th rinse. As you can see, you can kind of see how the water is still a little bit dirty, but not. You don't have that film that was on the fish in rinse number 1 and rinse number 2 for sure. So I'm gonna drain this water out, and we'll get ready for rinse number 4 and 5, and you'll start seeing a dramatic difference in the water as these fish are getting cleaned up really good. Okay, here we go. This is number 4 right here. I can already tell a big difference in this water already. Yeah, so you can see there's a big difference in the clarity of that water on rinse number 4. But I am going to give it one more rinse just to kind of make sure everything is really cleaned up before I bag this fish up and put it in the freezer. I've got one more step here that I do after I get through rinsing them that I'll let you guys in on, that really does ensure that your fish tastes really good when you fry them. 5th and final rinse for the fish. All right, so now as you can see, the water's not quite clear, but it's just about there. So, I feel pretty good that these fish, are pretty clean. But my last process will definitely clear up everything. So I'm getting ready to drain this last little bit of water out of here for this rinse. And then I'll let you guys in on my last step before I bag these fish up. Okay, I'm back. This is the very last step or process that I go through when I get ready to put my fish up and freeze it. Okay, so I've got it. As you can see, that water is clear. That fish is clean, but this is my last process. What I like to do is I like to take ice. I went to the ice maker and got some ice. And I'll let that fish sit in that ice for probably 45 minutes to an hour. And at that point, I'll remove it from the ice, and then I'll bag it up. And I'm telling you, it makes all the difference in the world. As you can see, these fillets are already turning white. And so what happens is you kind of underestimate how much blood is in that fillet. So what this does is it's going to clean all of that blood out of those fillets. And I'm telling you, you'll have a better tasting fish when you fry it. So I'll get back with you guys after about 45 minutes to an hour before I bag it, and I'll let you see what it looks like. And I actually took out a fillet to kind of compare it to, even though, as you can see, that fillet itself is, you know, pretty white already because of the cleaning process. So, you know, the more you clean it and the more blood you get out of it, I'm telling you, you will have a better tasting, you know, piece of fish. But this is gonna be my example right here. I'll get back with you guys in about 45 minutes or so and show you guys the difference. Okay guys, I'm back. As you can see, pretty much all the ice is melted out of there. And I'm telling you, look at these fillets, and they are just white. You know, all the blood is out of there. Those things are clean. I'm gonna go ahead and drain them and go ahead and get ready to bag them up. And as you can see, I mean, I got 60 fish, 120 fillets, so I got 4 bags, and I like to, you know, date and put the date on there, what it is, and how many fillets are in each bag. Now bag them up, and then, you know, that's it. We're ready for the grease at that point. Okay, as you guys see, I've already got these 3 bags done, but what I also like to do is I also like to get the fillets in there, and I'm gonna fill this thing up with water, cold water. And I burn the fish, turn that water off. And I try to get all the air out of the bag before I seal it. So I'll just do it like that and get all the air out of it. Not to have any air bubbles in there. And I'll seal it up. And there you go. If you want to sling a few slabs, or you just need a little thump therapy, go to our website, thecrappielife.net, and purchase some of our baits.